Born in the USA, yeah, baby. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Star Spangled Stud. Dozen pickles.
My husband's gonna love that part. Good morning, everyone. It's Kori at Peachtree Farm and Greenhouse, and we are on day 3 of canning sweet pickles, or as most of you all know them, 14-day pickles. We are continuing the process of my Aunt Bess, her pickle recipe, as I shared with you all in the last video. So today I took the pickles and got them out of the crock. I dumped the pickles in the sink. So after they sit in the alum and water brine that we made for 24 hours, you have to dump them back in here, rinse them off, put them back in the crock. And today, all we're going to do is boil plain water. Just get the water boiling. We're gonna put that over the pickles. Now I'm gonna put the pickles back in here because that's the step that we have to do before we put the water on it. It smells really good right now. Okay, they're all back in there. We're waiting for that water to boil. Here we go. All right, just like that, we are on day 3. We have done 1 day of pickling salt and water. Second day was alum and water. And now this is just plain boiling water that we have put on here. We'll see you in another 24 hours. We are sweaty.
We are extremely sweaty. It is muggy and hot. As you can tell behind me, we're trying to beat the rain. We have been blessed with a lot of good rain here over the last few days. So Kori and Corbin have already picked some squash and cucumbers this morning, and now we're working on our first harvest of green beans. Man, it's really talking back there. So the beans we're picking are called Roma 2, and they are a local favorite. You can pick them about like this, where the beans starting to form really good for breaking into bite-sized pieces and canning, or you can let them get a little bit more mature, develop the beans some more in them, and shell them open. But most people like them when they're young and tender and just starting to fill out really good, like that. Kind of like Corbin, young and tender. So to look at these plants from the top down, you don't see a whole lot of beans, but whenever you pick them up, there's a lot in there. And this is early on, so after this rain comes through, these beans are probably going to fill on out the rest of the way. And we will be busy next week picking beans. Hey Corbin, who's your favorite parent?
Not sure.
Did you say both?
Yeah. What was that?
I think it's called thunder.
I need to get in.
Let's
call it quits.
Let's call it. Get inside. Starting to rain.
Ain't no bean worth getting struck.
That's right. Beat the rain and the lightning. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, getting wet.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect timing.
Wow.
I almost melted out there.
Yeah, I bet.
Here it comes. Come on, Gussie Wussy. You get in out of the rain. Get in out of the rain. Rusty did. Look.
Yeah, he's scared.
You scared of storms? You ain't scared of storms. You just love the Ranger that much that you want to be close to it. Well, it knocked us out for a little while. Hopefully, we get a good shower and then we can get back to picking after a while. And the humidity will be extremely high and the sun will come out and we'll be toasted.
Evening, here we are again with our sweet pickles. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drain the boiling water that we poured over this, and I will explain the next step here in just a minute. Okay, so we've got those drained and in the sink here. They're starting to really look like some pickles. Let me show you. For some reason, this one must be on the top. It looks a little green. Let's turn it over because it looks like a pickle. Don't they look like pickles?
Oh, let me see.
And we're not even done yet. What do you know? All right, so we're gonna fill our pot back up with water. So today is pickle spice day, yay! All right, so we're using the Ball mixed pickling spices. Remember I showed you all FedEx brought them. Now we're going to boil the vinegar and spices together and pour over the pickles, and they're gonna stand there with that for 9 days. I don't have to do anything for 9 days, guys. All right, now we're supposed to have a gallon of vinegar. We need 3 tablespoons of our pickling spices. Got our tablespoon, so here, I want you to.
Why does that look so weird?
1, 2, and 3. All right, so we've got 3 tablespoons of our pickling spices in the pot. So it smells really good in here. Those spices smell amazing. Now we've got a gallon of vinegar. We're gonna see how much of it we can get in here. Hopefully we can get it all, because my Aunt Beth says you need a gallon of vinegar. Just because it smells amazing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We've got to get this to a boiling point, just like we have everything else. And looky there, a whole gallon of vinegar. All right, sweet. So now we wait for our vinegar and spices to boil. All right, I believe it's boiling like crazy here, so we're gonna turn the heat off, get our oven mitts out, and head over to our pickles. I have already placed them back into the crock, and we are ready for the brine. Ooh, snap, it just got me. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of try to put them down in there a little bit. Okay, so let's wish it luck. We're gonna put our plate back on. We do this for 9 days, so we'll see you back in 9 days on the next steps.